Today we're going to be checking out a pizza delivery horror story. All right, man. This is by Llama Arts, bro. They go crazy every time. Every time. Pizza Delivery Story 3.
This happened in April of 2021.
Okay, recent.
My
Very
region
recent.
hadn't been hit so hard by COVID.
Oh, that's nice.
So most aspects of our lives were normal.
Looks
I
like you're in the future.
graduated in 2020 and I needed a job.
Okay.
I was 18 at the time, almost 19.
Pizza delivery,
I wasn't
bro.
studying and I didn't know what the hell to do with my life. So in March, I got a job at Pizza Hut as a delivery driver and kitchen hand.
Sounds like fun, friend.
The night seemed normal. It was one of those days that didn't seem like anything interesting would happen, but
Okay.
those are always the days when the unexpected happens.
Yeah, no thanks.
You know?
Listen,
It was
I've worked with food before. It ain't fun.
around
Not fun. I
10:30
made
on a
sandwiches,
Saturday
bro.
night. We closed at
Not
11,
fun.
so it was just me and my boss during the last hour.
Okay.
As usual, we got a late order. It was close.
Yeah, like 5
and
minutes
I'd finished
before time's
mopping
up, right?
and sweeping the floor, so it
course.
was no hassle. My boss was always prepared for a million orders to come at the last minute, so he asked me to do it as fast as possible.
Okay, fair.
The restaurant was located in a plaza on the main road. The
Alright.
traffic was consistently heavy on a Saturday, so I avoided the main road and took the side exit. Even though the plaza was in one of the busiest parts of town, this street, however, was always so dark and empty.
Looks good to me.
This street was also really long, so all you could see were the traffic lights about 500 meters ahead. Something was confusing me though,
What?
like my eyes were playing tricks on me. There was this black shadow blocking part of the lights.
Is that the
and
Grim
there was this
Reaper, bro?
metallic object shining.
On
right
God,
above,
this is the Grim Reaper, bro.
bobbing up and down,
No
like
thanks.
it was floating. As I got closer, I could see the bottom of this dark silhouette. It looked like it was walking.
Probably
I
was.
realized it was some drunk idiot dressed
okay.
in all black
Makes
walking
sense.
on the road.
Completely makes sense. Bro,
So
Saturday night, bro. That's what
thought.
people are doing.
I
Come
couldn't
on.
entirely see them, and I didn't know what they were carrying. So I approached with caution,
Bro, that's the Grim
preparing to
Reaper.
brake
I
or
don't care.
swerve. I got close enough to see this person was dressed in a long coat with a hood similar to a cowl, which is unusual where I
No
live.
way.
I turned my car lights on bright and honked my horn, hoping
Why?
that they'd move to the side or something.
Go around
But they
him.
didn't even flinch. Finally, I got close enough to see that it was some asshole dressed as Death,
Yeah.
carrying a scythe.
Nope.
Something was odd, though.
Nope.
People, even if they are on the sidewalk, usually look over their shoulder at an approaching car.
He don't care.
But they didn't. As I drove past, however,
Don't
this
make eye
person
contact.
ever so smoothly looked right into the window of my car on the driver's side. It gave me such a fright, like when people clap in your face. I passed them too quickly to see their face,
I would've went
let alone
slow.
see what gender
Listen,
they were.
I would have either went slow or I would have sped through that red light. Right now, if I pulled up to the light and I saw somebody, I'm gone. Through that light, don't
After
care.
I passed them,
Don't care,
I
I'm
looked
gone.
into my rearview mirror trying to see them,
They're following
but it
you.
was so dark. I stopped at the traffic lights, and that's when I started to panic.
Oh no.
I remembered those scary clown guys who used to block people's path and tap on car windows.
Freak
so I
you
went
out,
through
yeah.
the red. No one was on this road anyway. I pulled over to the side and tried calling the cops at the station, just in case somebody hits them, but no one answered.
That's weird.
I remembered my boss told me to hurry, so I just went on with the
Dude,
delivery.
listen, I thought man was going home. Man's doing a pizza delivery. Nope.
I
Sorry,
got to
boss.
the house and parked on the side of the road.
Sorry, boss.
And I
Love the
gave the
keychain, by
people
the
their
way.
pizza. It's
So
always
dope.
awkward handing over the pizza in silence, so to make conversation, I told them what I saw. They laughed and said that it was probably someone making a TikTok.
Could
I
be.
laughed as well. I guess it was a pretty good prank.
Definitely could be. I don't think so.
I
but-
got in my car and went to start it,
And it didn't start.
but I couldn't find the keys. I
What?
checked outside my car as well, but I couldn't find them.
Bro, you just had them.
I searched for ages, but no luck.
You just had the
I
keys.
started to panic and kept thinking about that person I saw on the street. I jumped into my car and locked it from the inside.
Okay.
I almost started crying when I heard jingling. I looked to my right
Oh,
to see that
hell
person
no.
dressed as Death, holding my keys, staring
What?
into my window.
Bro, Man went up, gave the pizza. I got chills. Man went up, gave the pizza, and now is being.
I felt everything.
I can't even speak.
Pulsating, but I couldn't move.
Yeah, you're frozen, bro.
It was like they were staring into my soul.
Oh, they were. They were definitely.
Eventually, I started acting on instinct. I don't remember thinking or doing it, but all of a sudden I was holding down the locks inside my car. My car is small and only has 2 doors, so I could easily reach across and hold both the locks down. They started spamming the car remote and trying to open the door.
That
I was
is
using
terrifying.
all my energy to hold down those locks.
That is absolutely
I don't think I've ever
terrifying.
used so much effort and strength before in my life.
Dude, no.
Again, I froze.
No, thank you.
I tried yelling at them, but I was holding my breath. Finally, a peep of strange sound came out as I gasped for air. I started screaming profanity at them. I screamed so much that my words became gibberish. A feeling of numbness
Didn't
took
he
over my
park really close to the people's
body,
house?
and
Wouldn't they see that? Like, wouldn't they see what's going on? You know what I mean?
I couldn't hear myself screaming
what I'm talking
anymore. My whole body was being controlled by my anxiety.
Yeah, dude, I'd have been
and my ears
freaking.
were ringing.
I'd have been
I was
freaking,
sweating
dude.
profusely. All this time, I couldn't take my eyes off them.
No, thank
This
you, bro.
person, this thing, standing over my car with a scythe. I knew that if they got in, I wouldn't stand a chance.
Hell no, you're getting sliced and
The
diced,
shadow
my guy.
from the hood hit their face. Was this even real? They stopped trying to get in and just looked at me. I started screaming out of exhaustion, and I became dizzy, and my vision was blurred. There was a silence, and then about 10 dogs started barking close by.
Oh, shit.
This gave me hope. While leaning on
Another
the
car.
scythe, they lowered their body and put their face only a few centimeters from the window. Finally,
Oh,
I could
hell
see this
no.
person had covered themselves with a skull mask.
No, thank you.
We both froze.
And it's not
just
even Halloween.
Stared at each other. I couldn't help but look into their eyes.
At that, it's not even Halloween,
The
bro.
eyes. There was something unnerving about them.
Yeah.
They didn't look like they were holding in laughter.
Oh, hell
like
no,
it was
bro.
a prank.
This dude's a
Through
psycho.
this creepy skull
Straight up
mask,
psycho.
I saw that they just looked curious. Like how a little kid looks at an animal in the zoo.
No
I shut
way.
my eyes and started calling for help. I had been screaming for so long. Why couldn't anyone hear me?
You're in your car.
I feared that fatigue would take over and they'd get in.
You better hope
At this
not.
moment, I swear I was almost convinced that death had come to collect me.
Sounds about right, brother.
I remembered my phone had Google Assist. With my hands still in the locks,
What?
I tried my luck and said, "Hey, call 000." It worked,
What's 000?
and my phone contacted emergency services.
Oh, okay.
I could not describe the feeling I got hearing
I'm
the
not quite
voice
sure
of the
what that is,
operator
so-
on the other line. I heard the blunt jingle of keys dropping.
And
I opened
dipped.
my eyes,
You
and the
dipped.
person dressed as death had
It's gone,
disappeared.
yep.
I tried
dipped.
looking around, but I didn't want to move. I just spoke to the lady on the line while holding the locks. She told me to keep doing what I was doing, and that she was sending the police.
As you should.
I waited on the line with her until
Bro,
the
just imagine if they picked up the first time he called.
police
Would've been fine.
arrived. It felt
Would've
like
been fine.
hours, but it was only around 10 minutes. I told them what had happened. Because the person was threatening and I feared for my safety, I was required to make a formal statement to the
Okay.
station. They told me they'd keep it on file. The officers spoke to the people in the neighborhood, and none of them heard me scream or
What?
saw anything, and they were used to the dogs going off
Was
at
that dude
night.
just tripping?
I found my keys around 2 meters from my car.
Was
I
he
called
just
my
freaking out?
boss, and the officers followed me back to my work, where I signed out. I then followed them to the police station. I called my parents, and they took my statement. It was almost 1 a.m. when it was finally finished. This was a couple of months ago, but
No, thank you.
sometimes it feels like I'm going crazy. It was probably some asshole messing with me,
Could be.
but they just looked so curious.
Or you're going
Like
crazy.
they were studying me. Or they enjoyed watching me.
That could be it too.
Enjoyed watching me feel helpless and terrified.
Absolutely.
I still
Completely
do
freaking you out.
deliveries, but I never leave my keys in the car.
Okay. One thing. Don't ever leave your keys in the car. Doesn't make sense. If you have normal keys or a push to start, don't leave your keys in the car. Number 2. If you see something like that, keep driving. Don't stop. Don't try to look at it. Don't try to figure out what's going on, because that just makes zero sense, and you'll probably end up like this dude, petrified of death, just right there with a scythe ready to, take him out. That was just insane. But as I told you guys before, man, I used to make sandwiches, and it was not a great job. So I can only imagine delivering pizza, using your own gas, getting paid not the best, and probably getting a horrible tip. No, thank you. But that is going to do it for me today, guys. Hopefully you did go enjoy today's video. If you did, please don't forget to smack a like in it. That'd be greatly appreciated, man. Comment down below how you guys felt about today's video. You guys wanted llama art, so here we are, bringing it to you guys as fast as possible. All that being said, guys, my name is Chris, and of course I will catch you guys in the next one.